Hello and welcome to Beer and Breakfast, Season 4.
Is it Season 4 already?
Season 4. How the flipping hell have they let us do it for this long without taking us off air?
They've never watched it.
They've never watched it. That's how we've got away with it for so long. We are, of course, Johnny and
Jono.
And we are sponsored by the amazing Waverlett's, property made easy, based in Waverley, run by a blade. If you live in the Waverley or surrounding areas, get over to Waverlett's to sell your house, to rent your house, to buy a house. We're also sponsored by Glistening Kicks, also Blades Run. You need to give your kicks new life? Get in touch with Phil, get in touch with Glistening Kicks and save your trainers. Right, shall we get into the football side of things, Jono?
Let's go for it.
Coming up!
Another one bites the dust. Burglars to be off to Burnley.
We get the view from the Blades fans.
A look at Crystal Palace.
What 11 can we even cobble together?
This or that.
Match predictions.
And plenty more.
Of course, ready for the new season? Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. A lot of you do watch, but don't subscribe. Jono's pet hate. Look at that face. That's a face of disappointment.
Exactly.
Tell them, Jono.
You just click a button. Don't cost you an absolute thing. Makes us happy.
Makes us very happy. What you can do, if you prefer this as an audio podcast, you can now get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music. So switch your directions, isn't it?
Switch your directions. Don't have to look at our ugly mugs.
No, but you get to hear our delightful voices.
Don't know what's for this.
Right, let's kick into it. We brought out the season preview after reshooting, after Illy left. What happened as soon as it released?
I actually said on that day, I said, you know we're going to sell Sanderberg tomorrow. Taking piss.
We're cursed. We're absolutely cursed. What do you think to it? What's your first impressions, John? I'll let you go first on this one.
Well, we're absolutely gutted. They went in dire when just so close to the season. I was gutted. And I just thought, can't get any worse now. Wait for some incomings and then they sell Sanderberg. Obviously, a lot of rumours going about that we forced him out of the club, saying that he's not going to be a part of the squad if he doesn't.
Let's be fair, that won't have come from Eke or coaching staff.
No, definitely not. To me, £12 million for Sanderberg and his last year, so they cashed in. For me, his goals and assists could possibly keep us up, and that is worth a hell of a lot more than £12 million. He was happy to stay to run his contract down. That's loyalty to me.
Yeah.
He signed his contract at the beginning and he's honoured it.
Yeah.
What he wants to do after that, that's entirely up to him. Thank you for his stay. £12 million for something as luxury as what we had with him, and to give him to a rival that's going to be a hell of a lot better team with him.
That's the thing. £12 million is a fucking disgrace, whether he's in last bit of his contract or not. Selling him to a promotion rival, selling him to a survival rival. Hashtag survival rival. Selling him to a survival rival in Burnley could be a nail in our coffin come end of season with goals and assists,
Yep.
Especially against us. We know how that's going to play out. And I'm not going to pick on anybody in particular, but on Twitter and stuff, we see people who think that it's right to get rid of him and do this, and he's not up for a fight, and get his last year's contract and taking money now is better. No, bollocks, absolute bollocks. If that's your opinion, fair enough, you're entitled to it. I could not disagree more. Get in the comments down below. What do you think of this Sanderberg situation? Do you know what? I'm disgraced by it.
I'm just so disappointed in club at the moment. I really am.
That's why I love shawarma.
You thought Prince went on to Sheffield that way, gave a good account of himself, I suppose, and then the day after he just...
This is the thing.
It's like a pointless interview after all that.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm not saying that I may have talked to Nick, and I'm not saying I haven't, but afterwards, even he were disappointed.
Yeah.
Even he were angry. And Robert were right. He's a politician.
Yeah.
Because he answers it smooth as you like, and then goes and does the opposite thing. He's Prince Boris. So he is Prince Boris. And I know we're taking piss with Tufty Club. Oh, they're all snacks, Mentis and Prince, and they're all saying, no, that's brilliant, by the way. Webdink never change. But what else are we supposed to think? Because I know that some people say, oh, Berger wants to go and blah, blah, blah. But what's next? There's rumours that fucking Newcastle are after an L.
No.
We'll go into that in a bit, but let's talk about the ownership and the situation there. The sooner he sells up, the better, surely.
Well, surely he's devaluing club getting rid of these players as well.
Surely.
Because what they're going to invest, they're going to be like, hold on a minute, look at this team sheet here. what's going to invest, especially when transfer windows like nearly closing. It's to sell the club at the moment. I don't know. He says he wants to sell, but I don't think he really wants to at the moment. Or if he is, he's got a buyer and he's selling assets as soon as he can, and then I don't know.
This is the big thing where does he want to stay on? Like there were rumours that he might want to stay on at some point. No, if you're selling, go, leave.
Oh yeah, he still wants like a stake in club.
No, fuck off. Just fuck off. No, whatever. Just fuck off.
We've been quite defensive of him lately, haven't we? And
No.
Past season,
There's a difference.
It's a great letdown.
There's a difference between defensive and respecting good moves.
Yeah.
Right. If you can't respect what a millionaire's done, you'll never be a millionaire yourself. That doesn't mean you have to like him. That doesn't mean you have to agree with everything he's done. But you have to respect certain aspects. I don't respect what he's doing in this transfer window. I don't respect a lot of the way he runs the club. And from all the rights he's done over the last year and a bit, he's just shit it all down the toilet.
All in one move.
All in one move. Like, you can't let Berg go unless you've got 3 players coming in right now.
Exactly. And well, we all know about our negotiation skills with new players.
I don't know. I'm flabbergasted by it all, if I'm honest with you. And I reiterate, just fuck off. Just fuck off. Shawarma. Let's get to fan previews.
Hi. So, it's the new season. We're all raring to go for it. It's been a fantastic pre-season, and we're all excited to be back at the Lane. We've got some fantastic new signings, and it will be great to see some old faces. We think we have a great chance this season, thanks to the incredible work done by the board and by Mr. Prince Abdullah. We believe that this will be a fantastic year for everyone associated with the Blades. Let's go, you red and white wizards. Put the gun down now, Prince, please. I've done.
Well, Blades, 3 days until new season. How excited! Yeah. For fuck's sake, what the hell's happening down there? Jesus Christ. All optimism gone. Thought we might have been able to compete. I always thought we'd go down, but I thought we'd be competitive. Wade's looking at minute. For me, I'm just expecting to get rolled over every week. I mean, we've got weeks to fetch players in. Looking on bright side, we've only got an L left to sell, I think. Which won't put past us. We're replacing them with total unknown so far. More pints before game, perhaps. Shit. Oh well, up the Blades.
What's happening, Blades? Jimmy the Blade from Blades Ramble, and we're back, and this time it's for a Palace preview. Now, we should all be really excited for the new season, and it's not quite worked out like that, has it? Losing our 2 best players before kick-off and bringing Vinny Souza in, which is a great start, but so much more needed. The team looks so short at the minute. But as always, I'll try and be positive. I'm thinking my team line up, and it's quite a stark reminder of where we are as a club at the minute. I'm going Wes in goal. Anel, Egan and Trusty as my back 3. I'm going to go Baldock and Lowe, although I'm not entirely sure whether Lowe's fit. Slimani, Souza, even though he's very new and not played much pre-season. And Ben Osborne, which I'm not happy about, but beggars and choosers and all that. And I'm going Traore just behind Asula because I don't think McBurney will be fit either. So I'm going to go for a 1-1. And I think Asula's going to get that goal that hopefully sees him on a bit of a run. God knows we need it. Come on, you red and white wizards. Up the Blades.
All right, Jono, before we start talking about incomings and outgoings, with what we've got right now, what's our starting 11? What can we cobble together for Saturday?
I don't want to tell you.
Where's it net?
Defence I'm happy with.
Where's Baldock, Anel, if he stays?
Yeah.
Egan, Trusty. Who's left back?
If Lowe's fit, I'd have Lowe. Or even Ben Osborne. Larouche's not gave me a lot of confidence for him to start. It might come good, I don't know. But from what I've seen of him, not for me yet.
Lower Larouche. I don't want Osborne there.
You don't want him on?
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Osborne might be needed in midfield.
Might have no choice.
Exactly. We're putting in midfield at the minute. Norwood.
Norwood, Slimani. Which does Slimani does look like he got something about him.
Gets caught a lot.
Can't get caught in this league.
No, that's a worry.
And Norwood as well, he gets caught a lot.
Yep, two players that get caught a lot. So Norwood and Slimani. And then who's going in front of them?
Well, obviously there might be some incomings.
Maybe, but
after filming this, hopefully.
We're talking with what we've got right now. I'd stick Andre Brooks here, you know.
Yeah, well, even if Koulibaly, wherever he is, or
Injured.
is he injured? Shock.
So that's us three there.
That's a scary midfield.
Yeah, not in a good way. Not in a good way. Not at all.
They're going to be terrified, Palace.
Fuck's sake. We're sticking up front, because at the minute it's going to be fucking Asula and Traore, isn't it?
It looks like it, yeah.
Is McBurney fit yet? Ole, are they fit yet, pal? Hurry up!
That's another thing with United. Just no communication about players' injuries or when they're going to be back or...
Awesome, right from TNT Sport.
Phone's on silent, Jonathan.
Phone's on silent, Jonathan.
A bit more communication about players' injuries.
You see,
How long are they
I
out?
do kind of understand what, because Eki said it on Radio Sheffield, that he don't want other teams to know.
We want to know.
I know we do, but...
We want to know what we've got to look forward to for the season. Is Brewster apparently scored his second game against Stuttgart.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
No,
It was all lies.
didn't play.
Didn't even win 3-0, I bet, did we?
No, he did. I don't think he played.
Right.
And he definitely didn't score.
It was very, very quiet that match, weren't it?
He kept it very quiet.
Yeah.
Think a bit shit that, weren't it? Marquee fixture against Stuttgart, and against their 11 we put out a mixed team, and then we put another mixed team out against their under 11s. Why not just have one game?
Or just let people stop for the second game.
Yeah.
People are going to buy pints and food, aren't they?
Exactly. Mr. Moneymaker there. Unless it was Stuttgart.
It was a strange one for me.
Fucking where everything's happening is very fucking strange at the minute, isn't it? It's another fuck. It's meant to be PG this one. 15. Going into that's the 11 we can cobble together at the minute. Transfers. Let's have a look at some of the rumours of coming in. Obviously, we brought in Trusty. We've got Traore, Slimani, and Larouche. They're the ones we've brought in already.
Yep.
These are rumours that Sousa from Espanyol.
All players seem to know, well, some players seem to know all about him. He's better than Sander Berg.
Even though he didn't play in that position. Anyway. Good player by stats alone.
He's going to get stuck in, by the looks of it. He's one of them that likes to get stuck in, which I don't mind, but...
I'm not going to say no at this stage.
It's not going to make his team any better than what it was before Sander Berg went, was it?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Apparently, Eki wanted this lad to be outside of Sander Berg, from what I've heard.
That'd be nice.
It would have been, wouldn't it?
Would have been nice. And let's see how long it takes for the Prince's propaganda to blame Berger, by the way.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Anyway, back to this. More rumours. Gustavo Hamer.
I would be happy with this one.
Yes, I would. Very good player.
And
I'm never going to call him Hamer, so it's going to be Hammer. So I can shout at him, Hammer!
Yeah, I'll be happy with this one. He's a very, very good player.
Yeah.
And looked good against us last season.
Wasps would be pissed off if we signed him off then.
Oh, yeah. Just to piss them off.
Anything to piss Wasps off.
Yeah, I would be happy with him. I'd be a great signing.
Obviously, Chuba Akpom.
Yeah,
Up below
a lot
10,
of rumours
up
going
below
around.
10, up below 10 million. I'm happy with Akpom.
He's a player I suppose we need. He's quick.
Yeah, quick, fast,
He's
big.
tall. It's something we are lacking up front at the moment.
Yeah.
It would make me a bit more happy the team to see him and Akpom in the side. Definitely.
I mean, nice to have fucking Berger behind.
Imagine if them players came in and we didn't lose Ndiaye and Sander Berg. We'd be right off this.
Yep.
At the moment, I don't know. We're not really looking forward to the season start.
Not at all. Not at all. Doyle, McAtee and Palmer, the Man City 3, all still rumoured. I don't think we'll get any of them.
Probably get a lot of hate for this. I don't think Doyle's good enough.
Bullshit.
I just don't think he's Premier League quality for me.
I think he's 10 times better than what we got from Flegg.
Don't get me wrong. he is better than what we've got at the moment.
So take him.
I would have no choice. But with the midfield that we would have had before,
Doyle did a lot off the ball that you didn't see and appreciate all the time. And so when he's gone, you see how vital he was. He got stuck in. He was an engine room player. Got back and forth. Ran the spaces a lot of players ran. He was like prime Fleck, but maybe a bit more technically gifted.
I'd have McAtee back in at RB. I think you're a lot more gifted at the moment.
Then Palmer's just unreal. So
I just think there's better options out there than Tommy Doyle. That's all. Don't hate me for it. I just think there's better options.
If we were to buy Doyle and loan McAtee or Palmer, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, well,
because we're never going to be able to buy.
At the moment, midfield, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're never going to be able to buy Palmer or McAtee. We're not going to be able to loan Palmer. I think it's more bollocks. I think that's definitely not happening. Prove me wrong. It's definitely not happening. What do you think? What do you think on the board situation? What do you think on the starting 11 that we can couple together? And what do you think on transfers? Get in those comments down below and let us know your opinion. We always want to hear your opinion. Jono, something is going to cheer you up greatly.
No, can cheer me up at the moment.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
Not even a game off?
Guess all that.
New season, new paddles.
Look at these bad boys.
Branded paddles.
Look at them. Oh.
You're right impressed with these, aren't you?
I think I love them.
Jono, you're going to go first, obviously, so I'll give you the new paddles. And it's a pretty simple question, if one that may be not subjective. Iliman Ndiaye has left and gone to the French Pigs. Sander Berge, as of recording this, looks to be on his way to Burnley. Are we going to get in the right replacements for both players? Jono,
Ooh.
This is this or that, and it's time for your answer.
No.
9.
We'll get replacements, but not going to be as good.
Well, yeah.
Definitely. To get a replacement in Ndiaye, you're spending 30 million, aren't you?
If not more.
So definitely not going to be as good as what we've let go.
But will there be the right replacements for the money we've got available? Or does that, to you, do they have to be as good as to be the right replacements?
Well, we lost, 7 players before the start of this season, so there's a lot of wages
One thing
Hecky
Hecky said is, we need to keep bodies. It's a long season with a lot of players. So what does the principal say? He goes, right, I've heard that. Let's sell fucking lot or get rid of that.
So what we brought in 4 at the moment. So at the moment, it's not looking like we've got a heavy, fit squad.
No.
A lot of injuries still. So to me, we're going to be weaker than what we ended last season with.
Even by the start of the season? When the window closes?
Even when the window closes.
Fucking hell. Give me that drum roll.
No.
I agree. Completely agree. Unless a miracle happens. Come on, Elon Musk. Make the deal. Buy us, Elon. Please, Elon. Unless a miracle happens and we get no owners, we ain't going to bring in the right replacements.
Why do you think Elon Musk has changed Twitter thing to an X? It looks like blades.
Conspiracy theory confirmed. Who do we bring in to replace Sander Berge and Iliman Ndiaye? It's like, let's say you win the lottery, okay?
Yeah.
You give somebody the winning lottery ticket and go, it's all right because I'm going to buy a scratch card. That is the logic and fucking play here. And it fucking baffles me. You're making yourself weaker on purpose to take another gamble. You've already won the gamble by having these 2 players. And I know Ndiaye, maybe we can't help it. I personally would have forced him to stay and gone, pfft. And I don't care if people think I'm wrong on that.
They could have just said, no, you're not going anyway, you've got a contract, so you go till next year.
People give players and agents too much nowadays, and we let them run everything. I would make a stand, and people wouldn't sign for United.
And Ndiaye wouldn't have had that attitude as well, like some previous player.
No. I do.
But he would have still tried his goddamn hardest.
I do think that Iliman did say he wanted to go, because I do think that the Marseille president got in touch with him. Le Presidente de Pig got in touch with him and said, look, if you don't come now, we're never going to sign you. If that happened, don't blame him for requesting. But a request doesn't mean yes, does it?
Nope.
I can request that you give me half the farm roads takings. What are you going to say?
Fuck off.
Exactly. And that's what I would have said to Iliman.
Oh, here's £2.50.
Sander, if he did ask, or whether he's been forced, either way, stupid.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. And any player that's in contract and requests to go...
say...
No. It's stupid. And can we bring in the right players? No, we can't. We cannot. And it fucks me right off, Jono. It really does. What do you think? Get down in the comments. Will we bring in the right players to replace Illiman and Sandeberge? Get in the comments. Let us know. Do you agree with the no, or do you want to put a yes?
I noticed you didn't throw them halfway across the room.
No, they're new and they're precious. We'll give them a year before we start doing shit like that.
We will not.
We talk Crystal Palace, Jono.
Let's go for it.
Let's start. They're going to fucking smack us up, aren't they? We're not doing score predictions, but
I think Palace are in a similar situation. I don't think they're as strong as they were last season.
they're still stronger than us.
They're still, I didn't say they weren't, but we don't have to worry. But Zaha has never really done auto against us because we've always...
George Baldock.
Yeah, we've always got him out of the game that way.
We've always Baldocked him. But if we get rid of George, I'm fucking shoving my season ticket up Prince's arse. Baldock captain.
By the way, I am leaning more to that captain lock as well.
Captain Baldock.
I were at Stuttgart game, and because I were on family stand, I were inside George Baldock, and he proper gives it to players, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Play, you do what George says, because if not, you don't want to see an angry George.
No, Captain George for me. All day, every day. I mean, you said about Zaha there. He's gone. He scored 7 last season with their second highest scorer. He's gone to Galatasaray, which is a strange move for me.
It is a strange move.
Their leading scorer last season was Eze?
The one that got from QPR.
That's the one. 10 goals. After that, it was Edward.
Quick.
Yeah.
This is what scares me. This counter-attack that they can do. Eze, Edward.
5 goals for Edward.
I think they lost that Mile Halovic as well, haven't they?
They brought in, obviously, Franca, an attacking midfielder from Flamenco for 20 million.
20 million.
Lerma, midfielder, free transfer, was previously at Bournemouth. Good player.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've lost Miljanovic, so he's gone to some Saudi club. I ain't even going to try and pronounce that. And Butland's gone to Rangers, but he was on loan at Man U last season anyway.
So not much incomings at all, really. That is...
No, they're a similar squad to last season, I think. And they've got a bit more depth than we have. They've got a lot more pace than we have. Roy Hodgson's very clever.
No, for the odd Roy Hodgson, a very strange one in asking for him to come back.
Knows the club, steadies the ship. I think Patrick Vieira left them. They couldn't keep him.
They tried something different with Vieira, it didn't work. Let's go back to Roy Hodgson.
I think he's there to
survive.
No, I think he's there to steady the ship. He's probably going to see out a short contract and then they'll look at replacing him. He should have gone at the end
of last season for me.
You think?
I'm happy with them having Roy Hodgson. I think they'll come to lane. I don't think they'll be as attacking as they should be.
Could it work? So it could work in our favour.
You never know.
You never know. I don't think he will. He's a wily veteran.
This is the other problem, isn't it? If we don't beat Crystal Palace,
it's
where
a
do we
bad
look to
omen.
his next 3 points? It's
Scabville. I don't know with Palace. It's a very strange one because on paper they stuff us. In reality, do they?
At the moment, yeah. we haven't got much time to get the recruitments in, have we? And especially for them to gel.
We're not very positive, are we?
I'm sorry, but it's not our fault, that.
No.
I would have been.
There's not a lot we can do to sugarcoat it. Let's see if any at Rest at Blades fans can be more positive than we are. Doubt it.
First Premier League preview of the season then, Palace at home. It's a nice opener, to be fair. It's a nice winnable opener, you could say. Obviously, I can't see them doing much this season, Palace. I know Hodgson's back in charge. He knows the club. He can get a tune out of them, but I don't think they'll be fighting very well. I think they'll be down near the bottom most of the season unless there's any major changes. I think looking at us and the 2 departures in the last couple of weeks, obviously massive, disappointing. Love the 2 players. I just love watching them play football. I wish him the best for the future. Not got anything bad to say about him. The time was just right, I guess. For them, you could look at it at the end of the season. We could have gone down anyway, which was a huge possibility even with them in the squad. They could have gone down anyway. They'd have walked out the door for free with all the other players that we've got with the contracts running up at the end of the season. So they could have gone without any money. So an optimist would look at this and say, we've lost quite a lot of quality there, but at least we've got some money in a bit of a chest to hopefully bring in some of the good additions that we're being linked with. I don't like to read too much into links because I think they can sometimes be born from absolutely nothing, just Twitter talk. So but some of them do look quite interesting that have been talked about. So hopefully we can build for the future, get some 3-4 year contracts in there. Obviously the new Brazilian lad, there's talks about him not having a visa for this week, but let's hope he can, because he looks like a combative, deep lying midfielder that should be able to break up some of their quick breaks, because I know they've got some quick lads up the top of the field that can do some damage. So I think it's a case of just getting anyone that's fit in the squad this week, to be fair. It's annoying because first couple of games it was a possibility to get 6 points on the board, and if you look over the season that could be a fifth or sixth of the points that we get in total. So it's a shame that we can't really fight these fights with the best quality we could possibly have. But hey, fingers crossed. We're just enjoying to get back to the lane. And with Heck, I've just watched Hecky's pre-match presser, and with him I think drop the negativity now. The boys that are on the pitch, the boys that are still around the club, they've fought for everything for us, haven't they? They've got us to this position, with the hands tied behind the backs, essentially got us up last season. And I think everyone that's still at the club deserves a lot of praise and everything really for us to give this weekend. So let's make it nice and hostile. Let's try and get away with 3 points this weekend and get something clocked on the board. So yeah, up the blades, let's have it.
Firstly, apologies for the lack of clothing. Please know there's no snakes in this video. Thing is, it's really hot. I've been sat here all day toiling, and I'm going to go and get a shirt, but I've run out of time. I've left it to the last possible minute to do this video because I was convinced. I still am a bit thinking that season preparation's just all been one big joke, and they're going to say, not really, we've got all these signings. Ehrlichman just went on loan for a couple of days, he's back, don't worry about it. But no, it appears it's real. We've ended the season pretty strongly, decent. Not with a totally settled side, but pretty good. You think, settle that side down over close season, come back, have a good run at it. We've lost the 4 best players from it, so that don't bode well, does it? We've signed someone who, by all accounts, looking at the stats, is a Brazilian Nick Montgomery, which is no bad thing. Monty with, taking care of himself. And yeah, we've got a couple of others that apparently in pre-season, according to my my Tufty Club co-host Dead Bat, looked shit, and that's a quote. So yeah, it's all geared up, isn't it? It's been a textbook close season, but unfortunately that textbook is how to get relegated. So yeah, we're playing Palace, aren't we? They've got some players that we need really. That type of player. Good, strong, powerful, fast. Good. I'd settle for though. They've got quite a few of them, so it's not looking great, is it? We're kind of unprepared, chucking a team together. Rumours pigeons aren't even going to turn up, so yeah, I don't know. It's going to be entertaining, I'm sure. I think I'm not going to make a prediction because I just get accused of being negative. See you at the lane, it's going to be great.
Jono, it's a strange question. What miracles have to happen to keep us up?
Defence.
We're
going to be hard to beat. That's the only thing I've got, is that we're going to be hard to beat. We didn't concede many goals last season, a lot of clean sheets. We have got a decent midfield, and I think Trusty is a good addition to that defence as well.
Yeah.
As much as I like Robinson.
Not Premier League level, just for pace.
Or just to bully people as well.
Yeah, I love Robbo.
I love him. His fight's brilliant. And his throw-ins could actually cause a few problems.
You know what, I love Wes, but again, is he this level? It's shot stopping. I know Andy don't like this because shot stopping is your job.
He's got a point.
He has, but good at shot stopping, good command at area. It's his feet that scare shit out of me. I agree with Rob, his feet scare the shit out of me. And he showed it against Stuttgart, didn't it, a few times?
Yeah.
I won't mind Dean Henderson back, that's my dream transfer, don't think it'll happen.
No, Forest is still in talks, even though they've just signed a bleeding goal.
No, Man U won't even let him have a medical at Forest. Ask Man U if they're willing to sell him. We've made all this money off Berger and think, ask if they're willing to sell him. Why not?
We've got the wages, surely now to...
Yeah. Now we've got rid of the 18 million thousand that fucking Sander Berg was allegedly.
Not just that, it's Billy Shaw, Jack O'Connell.
Exactly. It's a strange one because I don't think we'll see big wages coming in. He's going to want to keep that wage bill down because
they're preparing for next season.
Because he wants to fucking make as much money as he can, the prick. But anyway, yeah, I agree with you. The miracle that's going to keep us up is just being a rock at the back.
Yeah.
Circle the wagons.
And it worked. First season Premier under Wilder, we were very hard to beat, hard to score against.
But we had a good counter-attack, a good keeper for
Yeah.
a last line. We have still got a
We
good
won a
keeper
lot
for
of
last
games
line.
by 1 goal. It's possible.
We won one game 2-0 with one shot on target.
Yeah, I think that's just it. Try and keep it in a
Respectable.
game until last 20 minutes and then try and go for it. I think that's going to be a tactics for most games.
It's going to have to be in it. I think that the other two miracles I'm counting on. 1, new owner. 2, poison lasagnas every game.
Poison lasagnas.
It's happened once before. Let's do it every game of the future. Let's just hope it's a freak season and every other team just
Let's
gets...
hope every other team has an off day.
Yeah. I remember off days. They were great.
They were great, weren't
I
they?
loved off days. Final thoughts, Jono?
Get behind the team. Get behind Eke. He's had to deal with a lot past couple of weeks.
I'll be surprised if he's still there by the end of this transfer
He'll
window.
be there, don't worry about
I
it.
think he'll fuck off.
He'll not jump ship.
I think he will. He had a fucking Barney last Saturday because they were pissed off.
I think the togetherness of the club it's been damaged. It's been really damaged. And this is what made us a good team for me.
Well, the thing is,
That chemistry we've had.
fucking Eki were having kittens last Saturday. He was not a happy fucking man. So when he does leave, is it all going to be his fault again like it were with Wilder? Is it going to be fucking Wilder v2? And are people going to believe it again?
It's completely different between what Wilder and Lenny left or got sacked.
I thought-
So if Eckenbottom left tomorrow, would you blame him?
No.
No.
Would I fuck?
I wouldn't.
I didn't blame Wilder.
Yeah, I did with Wilder a little bit,
Nah.
but with Eckenbottom now, Wilder got a lot compared to what Eckenbottom's got. Eckenbottom's had some shit.
Yeah. But you can't deny the fact that 3 managers, Eke, Slav, Wilder, all unhappy. When are people going to start fucking waking up? Final thoughts towards the actual game itself. Let's get some predictions in. I'm going to go first, and we're going to draw 1-0.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I think we're going to draw 1-0. I think that Palace, under Roy Hodgson, will be, like you said, too tentative. If they go out all out, we could get absolutely thrashed. But I think that Roy Hodgson will see Roy Hodgson goggles on, and he'll be like, Sheffield United.
Don't wanna lose first
yeah,
game
don't want to
this
lose
season,
first game.
especially
They
against
could hit us on
United.
break, blah, blah, blah. And if he's tentative, 1-0 draw.
I went for a 2-0 loss.
2-0 loss. Yeah. Yeah, can't argue with it.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna hope for a 1-1. What do you think? Get down in the comments down below.
Let's get some more signings in and then ask me again before match. You never know.
If we're getting signings, it's going to be let's after match, other. Let's be fair. Get down below. Let us know. What do you think the score will be in Saturday's Premier League opener? Oh God, I can't wait to read these comments. They're going to be so fucking rosy and cheery, aren't they?
I hope people got a bit more confidence than what I have anyway.
Definitely.
Just saying it as I feel.
As we said before, if you do enjoy this channel, please head down there and subscribe. We are available on all your podcast platforms. Big thank you again to Wavylet's Glistening Kicks and the TalkSport Network if you are listening on the audio version. I've been Johnny.
I've been Jono. Come on, Blades! Come on!
Oh, the Blades!
Na na na